I wish I knew what Rob was going to say, because he took about 85% of my bullets here. But amazing when you walk back and drive through the campus today. I would say about 60% of the buildings that you guys are used to were not here. And I think a lot of that goes to some of the people sitting at this first table. And they are owed a very big applause for what they've done and what they've allowed us to share and what you guys have experienced for your 4 years here as seniors. You know, Dave Fontaine and Coach Spartano and a lot of people have said family, and for those of you that are on a team, these are brothers. You know, we played baseball, we practiced together, but we roomed together. A lot of these guys are roommates. We ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. We did everything that you can imagine 24/7 together. And to just think that the team gets together and plays baseball is a misnomer. Rob mentioned, these are friends. Some of my best friends for the rest of my life are up here with me. And as a team, that's something that's going to carry all of you, especially the graduating seniors, through life. You're going to see what it means to be leaders in whatever organization or career path that you choose. And you're going to pull from the experiences you had your entire time as an athlete. People think that it's easy. You see a lot of things where should athletes be paid, or, you know, is it enough to give them a scholarship? You're taking a full class load. You're practicing every year. You're training every day in the off season. You're on road trips. You're playing games. It's a commitment that you should all take a lot of pride in. And you'll see in the new world that you're going to be working in, there is no more 9-to-5 type positions. So you've had the best training. Trust me, I got hired in my first job because they needed somebody really good to play softball at Ernst & Winnie. That's how old I am. It's now Ernst & Young, and they've changed quite a bit. But the first day on the job, I got cleats, I got a uniform, and we played baseball at Henniger Field that night in Syracuse. And a lot of fun to be had with people at work, and the experiences that you're going to have to be able to talk about when you get out there into the non-academic world, into a job, whatever that is. You're going to be able to draw from a lot. You're going to do very well, trust me. Because the people that I hire, and we're old. The folks up here are a lot older than most of the inductees that you've seen so far. We got on this campus 30 years ago for a few of us. And as Rob mentioned, we've been together a long time. And he started to think a bunch of people to have the foresight to have a Division I team back in the early 80s. Dr. Baker, Dean Harbaugh were two of the most amazing supporters that this college has had. And to take it past that time frame, what President Hutton has done is just amazing. I mean, the teams have probably more than doubled the number of athletic teams that are now on this campus, and that's just fantastic. The other thing that's amazing is Coach Spartano, during that time, was competing against other Division I teams that had already established programs. So he was trying to recruit people from the area that could have probably gone to other schools further away, whether it be South Carolina, Florida. There was a lot of guys here looking to go south. And what they convinced us was, it's Division I, you're going to get a good education, you're going to get a scholarship to help pay for that, and we're going to focus on your education. It wasn't baseball first, it was education first, and I can vouch for thanking the Lord every day that that's what a lot of us focused on, because the chances of getting all the way through and making it into professional sports was it doesn't even hit a decimal point of a percentage, so I'm glad we focused on the other thing. Robbie mentioned Don Gazzilli, who we played a lot of our games in 30, 35, 40 degree temperature. Baseball is not a sport you want to play when the ball feels like an ice cube. One of the Yankees recently had some stuff on his neck. And I don't think we were smart enough to know how to do that back then. But it was cold. We'd go in and thaw out for an hour in the sauna, and Doc would be there and help guys get wrapped, help guys get, we didn't need to really ice, we needed to thaw out more than anything. And to have that program start in the 80s from scratch, to go to Division I, and it lasted through the 88-89 season, is something that I think set the tone for what this school now stands for. And even though it's Division III, the power that this has become and the opportunity that it's given all the different student athletes is going to be something you're going to be very thankful for the next 20, 30 years. The other thing I wanted to really mention was, you know, Coach was inducted a couple years ago, right? 2012, Coach? He allowed us to not lose any games. He fought. You look at him, he's not the biggest, tallest, brawniest guy in the world, but I'll tell you what. If anybody ever watched the old movies, The Mighty Pythons, where the guy loses his arm, then the other arm, then the leg, that's Coach. He'll fight you somehow, some way. That attitude transferred to the team. That's why you see the record the way it is. That's why we won 18 games in a row. And like I said before, the family was strong, and I'm glad that we have had this opportunity as a group to get in front of you and be inducted. I agree with Robbie, as a team. It's a deserved accomplishment, and I thank you all for coming tonight and celebrating with us.